Stories to inspire new perspectives. As a young boy, Jack had always dreamed of adventure and exploration. He had grown up on his family's farm, tending to the fields and animals, but he longed for something more. He wanted to see the world, to experience new cultures and meet new people, and to find his own place in the world. As he grew older, Jack began to feel restless and unfulfilled. Despite all the hard work and love he put into the farm, he couldn't shake the feeling that there had to be more to life. He had always been told that happiness came from within, but he couldn't find it within himself. He felt like something was missing, and he couldn't put his finger on what it was. That's when he overheard the group of travelers talking about the magical flower that grew at the top of a nearby mountain. It was said to grant eternal happiness to whoever possessed it, and Jack knew that he had to find it. He was determined to bring back the flower and finally find the happiness that had always eluded him, and to make his family and community happy as well. As Jack set off on his journey to find the magical flower, he knew that he was in for the adventure of a lifetime. He had heard rumors of bandits and thieves lurking in the mountains, and he was prepared for any dangers that might come his way. But he had no idea just how wild the journey would be. As he climbed higher and higher up the mountain, the weather grew colder and the path grew more dangerous. He braved fierce storms and battled dangerous animals, using his quick wit and bravery to overcome each obstacle. At one point, Jack was chased by a pack of wolves that had caught the scent of his food. He ran as fast as he could, dodging trees and leaping over rocks, until he finally managed to outsmart them and escape. Another time, he was caught in a thunderstorm and had to take shelter in a cave to avoid being struck by lightning. He huddled there for hours, shivering and wet, until the storm finally passed. But despite all the dangers he faced, Jack never once considered giving up. He was determined to find the flower and bring it back to his family and community, and he knew that he had to keep going no matter what. Just when he thought he was alone, he heard a faint voice calling out to him. "Hey there, young man. Don't be afraid, I'm not going to hurt you." Jack turned to see an old man hobbling towards him, leaning on a staff for support. He was dressed in tattered robes and had a kind, wrinkled face. "What are you doing out here all alone?" the old man asked. "I'm searching for the magical flower that grows at the top of this mountain," Jack replied. "I've heard it can grant eternal happiness to whoever possesses it." The old man chuckled. "Ah, the magical flower. I've been searching for it my whole life. And I finally found a map that leads to its location." Jack's eyes lit up. "You have a map? Can I see it?" The old man hesitated. "I'll show it to you, but only if you promise to use it wisely and not give in to greed or selfishness. The flower is a powerful and sacred thing, and it must be treated with respect." Together, they braved the final challenges and reached the top of the mountain, where Jack finally laid his eyes on the magical flower. It glowed with an otherworldly light, and as Jack reached for it, it transformed into a beautiful, sparkling butterfly and flew away. But instead of feeling disappointed, Jack realized that the journey itself had been the most valuable part of his experience. He had faced his fears, embraced new challenges, and learned so much about the world and himself along the way. And as he watched the butterfly fly off into the sunset, he knew that he had finally found the happiness he had always been seeking. Thanks for watching.